account. In the future, I might even have to. Oops, what am I doing? Desktop. Let me put it there. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So I literally had a class before you, and it was like my private teaching session. And thank you first and foremost for coming out today. I'm making sure that you guys have the articles in front of you. Yes. I will also be referring to them for our live stream, and hopefully the students who missed the class will be able to access this later on. I'll probably provide the stream from Discord here in the let's see in the English grammar videos in the future. I know it's temporarily because or temporary because I mean not Discord, Twitch only holds on to them for like 3 months, and then eventually I have to transition it over to YouTube. So that's gonna take a while since it's been a very hectic day for me. It's my first day of class too as a post grad student. All right, so first and foremost, I wanted to ask you guys, how was your day? How are you doing?
It was great. I had a school today.
You had school today too? That's awesome. How was it? Was it online as well?
It's online.
Oh, wow.
Really boring.
Really boring. Yeah, I feel you. I almost fell asleep too. Just going over the syllabus. What about you, Ari?
Well, I also have had my first class today, and it was a little bit boring. Also,
Really?
yeah. Well, oh my brother had also classes, but he has classes on in Zoom or it's on Zoom.
Oh, I see. I see. That's cool. And was it
And
also
I heard that Zoom crashed because all the world was trying, all the students were trying to use Zoom for their classes.
I think that was Mexico. They were going back to classes, so they just break the Zoom.
Yeah.
No, no, I think it happened to everyone. Cause like for me too, when I went to class this morning, my professors emailed me saying, "Oh, Zoom crashed." So I think it happened to everyone. Everyone Zoom crashed in the morning. But fortunately, when I started class at 9:30 ish, it ran smoothly. Except for like my professor's video was very laggy. But other than that, everything was smooth. So both of
Yeah.
you guys were able to attend class though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
was able to attend class.
Great. I'm happy to hear that. All right. So I already posted the PDF file. You guys are welcome to leave yourself unmute. I don't mind it since it's just the three of us, so it's great. I appreciate if you mute yourself just because out of consideration. In case of background noise, then that's fine. But you don't have to mute yourself. I'm chill with it for the time being. So go ahead and open the PDF file I just sent you on the group chat for Classroom F1, and I'm going to also open it wherever I put it. Is this a student one? Nope. Yeah, this is the student one, right? Actually, no, that's not it. It's the student one is right here. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share screen. I think it's. My gosh, I can never tell. So let me add another one here as a reference, so at least I know which is what. Okay, so I'm gonna share screen this one, and then I'm also gonna share it on my live stream, so hopefully everyone can see it. Ah, I see what I did wrong. So hold on 1 second. Is this the student one? Yeah, this is the student one. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let me fix this in the live stream so people can see it fine. Okay, so there's that. Okay. I can post it here, and hopefully live stream is capturing it okay. And then my live stream, making sure. Oh, my live stream is the incorrect one, so let me change that. change window. I'm gonna go ahead and just share screen, the second screen.
Sorry, but the class is also going to be live stream in other platform.
It's just gonna be for Twitch for the time being, and then I'll change it and upload it myself manually on YouTube later. It's just I'm gonna leave it as
Oh.
unlisted for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't worry. I'll try to keep this like as private as possible. So as soon as this uploads on
No, it's
Twitch, yes.
it's because I thought that you were sharing the screen on net on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So well, I was wondering if I had to open Twitch.
Oh no, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. You can just
Okay.
worry about just being here on Discord. I'm just going the extra mile for this, mainly because it is extra. It's just extra effort. IMO. All right.
Okay.
So if you're ready, we're looking at articles a, and the, and then I have to double check that everything's functioning on Streamlabs every so often. Okay, cool. So we are looking at
Sure.
articles a and the. So this is kind of like a refresher or like helping you know the different rules of when to apply these words, because in most languages, these indicators, these articles, or whatever you want to call them, they're often absent in the language. So for example, or it's ambiguous. So the way I would describe it is, if you know Spanish, you say like what's it, el vaso. So el vaso means like a vase or the vase, but it's undetermined whether it's a or the. But when you say los vasos, you could say the vases, so you know it's plural form, right? So it's kind of like that. But the ambiguity is due to you don't know if it's a or the, and there's more rules as to why it's like that. So we'll go ahead and scroll down to grammar notes 1. So an article is a little word that comes before a noun, a person, place, or thing. In English, articles include a, an, or the. So there's a little couple rules here. So for a and an, or the absence of that, use a and an before singular one noun. So this is only just one noun. This noun must be a general, so it has to be kind of vague. You can't see the noun, or you don't know which noun it is. So if you say, I want to buy a dress, you're not being specific at all. So that's technically the second rule of using a or an, is that you're not being specific on what it is. So you're being vague, is what you would say, or ambiguous. So I bought a new bicycle. You don't know what kind of bicycle it is. You just know they just bought something that's a bike. Use a before consonant and use an before a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. So I would say when they're indicating this, they're not talking about the alphabet. It's more pertaining to the sound that they're making, because there are a few words that have an exception to this. For an example, do you guys know like hour as in time? It starts with a letter H, right? So instead of saying a hour, it's actually an hour. So a n, then H-O-U-R. So that's one of the contradictions with using this, is that it's more towards sound than it is looking at the letter. Another example is people when they say university. So let's go to a university. So notice how the letter U is the one at the front, but we're not using an university, it's a university. Because when we say the letter U, we say y, you. So that's the consonant sound coming out. So that's why it becomes a university, not an university. In some languages, they do the opposite. So for example, like I can't remember. So if there's a pronunciation that says like universitas, if they say something like that, that's where you would say an at the front, because the U is making the vowel sound, not the consonant sound of y, right? So it's a little bit confusing, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty straightforward. The absence of an article is before a plural, two or more noun that is general. So I want to buy shoes, so no article is needed. Or I bought pens and books, so no article is needed. But in these cases, you can also notice that these are very ambiguous, because you're not specifying what kind of shoes. You're not specifying pens and books. So that's why the is completely absent. because it shows ambiguity as well. So here, use the before singular and plural nouns. These are specific. So specific means that you can see the noun or you know which noun it is. So look at the chair. I bought the chair yesterday. So you can see the chair. So they're specifying which one it is. Here are the games that I told you about. So you're specifying which games you told this person about. So that's all it is for the two double rules. So the can also be used for singular and plural. Usually the is used for plurals, but this is more like their other rule. It has to be specific. So you have to specify. There will be an instance where you will come across a sentence that says, grab a chair and go sit in the chair. So what I'm saying is, grab any chair in the room that you want. This is ambiguous. It can be any chair. But whatever chair you choose is going to become the word the, because we're specifying that chair that you selected, right? So you're going to see a lot of sentences that happen to have that kind of sentence or following each other. All right. So do you guys have any questions so far, or you're okay?
Um, okay.
Okay, you're good. All right, cool. Thanks. Just wanted to make sure everyone's good. So grammar notes, continuation, introduction, continue. Here's a chart to help you. So you got your singular a or an. I want to buy a flower for my mom. This is general, anyone. You don't know which one. And in plural, there's no article. So I want to buy flowers for my mom. Specific is a certain one. You know which one. So do you want to buy the blue dress or the red dress, or do you want to buy the dresses? So there's some visual images here to help you identify the difference between them. Grammar notes, continuation, notes. Note 1, use the when there is only one of the noun. The sun, the moon in the sky, the mall, the library in a city. Note 2, use the for the second mention of a noun. So this is what I told you guys about earlier. I bought a laptop yesterday. The laptop was expensive. So notice they say a first because you're specifying any type of laptop, but the follow-up sentence is using the because you're referring back to the same laptop that you got yesterday or you bought yesterday. I want a new puppy. The puppy must be toilet trained. Note 3, use the with a general noun when the noun is followed by that and information that describes it, called an adjective clause. So the shoes that I wear every day are red. The TV that I want to buy is really big. To be honest with you guys, we don't really go around. Like, I would say this sentence is a little bit of walking around what it is. We would probably say in American sentences, I wear these red shoes every day. So notice how instead of saying the shoes that I wear every day are red, it's going direct. So this is more of a passive approach. It's walking around the sentence a little bit is the way I would visually describe it. But to be more direct in terms of American conversation, we would bring the red before shoes. So the red shoes, or these red shoes are the ones I wear every day, or I wear these red shoes every day. So it becomes more of a very active approach. We'll talk about active and passive voices in the future. The TV that I want to buy is really big. And then note 4, in most cases, use a, an, or absence with a specific noun when the sentence starts with there is, are, and includes a preposition. Use the after the preposition. There is a green dress on that hanger. There are green dresses on the hanger. So no article before dresses. Okay, cool. So complete the sentences. What do these people want to buy? Write a or an for the following sentences. So go ahead, you guys, and do example 2, 1 through 9. And then I will just wait. You guys can just post your answers in the group chat. Yeah, and sorry, you guys, if I'm minimizing it. I'm just trying to grab the lo-fi music so you guys can enjoy the silence with music. Let's just hope skip ads. Awesome, Ari. That's a perfect score. And then Mech, let's see your answers. Awesome, Mech. You got a perfect score as well. Thank you, guys. All right, so going over the answers here. Number 1 is Anne. Number 2 is A. 3 is A. 4 is A. 5 is Anne. 6 is A. 7 Anne. 8 A. And also 9 Anne. Perfect. All right. Activity number 3, matching. So let's go shopping. Draw a line from the noun to the article that matches. Technically, you don't have to draw a line because we can't really draw or anything onto it. If you guys want to try and then take a screenshot and match it, that's totally fine. But at the same time, you don't have to just type the answer. You can just say whether number 1 requires the article a an, or it doesn't require no article. So you can just do that.
I have a question.
Yes, what's up?
Sorry.
Yeah.
In the second exercise, the part of jeans
Yes.
is like pairs of jeans or just jeans?
It's just jeans. They don't, yeah. So just whatever's listed here, nothing else.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just grade first with what Mech wrote. So 1. Mm-hmm, 7. 9. Perfect. Good job, Mech. Perfect score. And then let me check Ari's. Awesome. Perfect score too, Ari. Excellent job. So the answers for 1 through 10 are 1 is a car, 2 is just jeans, 3 is a book, 4 is an iPhone, 5 is is just shoes. There's nothing there needed. 6, I'm trying to find the numbers on here. 6 is a laptop. 7 is an e-reader. 8 is ice skates. 9 is drums. And just 10 is an umbrella. So you guys answered it perfectly. So excellent job, you two. Alright, now we are looking at the next activity, which is dialogues A or the. So what did they buy? Mike and Mika went shopping yesterday. Circle the correct articles in the dialogues below, then read them out loud with a partner. So go ahead and do the dialogue exercise for both dialogue 1 and 2, and then I'll have Mech read dialogue 1 for corrections, and then I'll have Ari read dialogue 2 for corrections. So, but go ahead and fill out both of them, so you're also checking each other. So make sure to also do dialogue 2 for the answers, but I'm gonna let you read dialogue 1.
Shall I start now?
Oh no, we'll just wait. So just do 1 through 8 so just fill up all the answers for dialogue 1 and 2, and then you'll be the one to read dialogue 1 later.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect job, Ari. And then you got the first part correct as well, perfectly, Mech. So just missing the 5 to 8. All right, perfect. All right, so for dialogue one, go right ahead and read dialogue one, Mac.
Okay, dialogue one. Tracy, what did you buy yesterday? Mike, I bought a new shirt. Tracy, what does it look like? Mike, the shirt has a picture of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, sounds nice. I can't wait to see it.
Awesome. So I don't know if your microphone might have like muted itself, but you were just missing this one word here. Just what does it look like? Just the what part.
Oh, okay, yeah. What does it look like?
Okay. Excellent. So everything else when you pronounced it was really good. And all of the answers you provided were perfect as well. So thank you, Meg.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then Ari, go ahead and read dialogue number 2 for me, please.
Yes. Dialogue 2. Lee, what did you buy yesterday? Mika, I bought a new shirt. Lee, what does it look like? Mika, the shirt has a picture of a flower. Lee, sounds nice. I can't wait to see it.
Excellent job, Ari. Um, so just a little side note, it's just not mandatory. I'm not going to nitpick you on it. So a lot of the times in the American accent, we like to say more than a. I think a is more for British English, but I'm not going to stop you if you want to keep using a. That's totally fine. I feel like that's more of a preference in terms of mixing all the American accents in a hot pot. So that's fine. But everything that you said was perfect.
So
Yes.
it would be I bought a new t-shirt.
So it would be yes. So here it's Mika. The shirt has a picture, or yeah, I bought a new T-shirt. So
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So a lot of the times we like to call this as the schwa. So the a sound makes a schwa sound, which is the So a lot of the times you'd hear that from the word sofa. So the a at the end, that's the sound. So I bought a new shirt. The shirt has a picture of a flower. So a lot of the sound. All right, cool. So you guys did an excellent job. We are now moving on to continuation here. So dialogues continue, a or the. So what did you buy? So imagine you bought a shirt yesterday. Pick one of the shirts below and describe it to your partner. Choose the articles carefully. So go ahead and fill in the blank, and then I'll have you guys read this twice with me. So go ahead and fill in A, B, and A. So I'm going to give you guys both a chance to read both A and B because you guys will switch roles. So I want to hear what your answers are for B. And it can be anything. So whatever you want to fill in for number 5, it's whatever your choice. Excellent job, Mac. And then I'm going to correct Ari's. Excellent job. So Ari also perfect score. So go ahead for this time, or like for just this round first. Go ahead and read all of the A mech, and then Ari read all of the B. And then the second time around, we'll get you guys to switch. Okay.
What did you buy yesterday?
I bought a new shirt.
What does it look like?
The shirt has a picture of a pine tree.
Excellent. And then go ahead.
Sounds nice. Can't wait to see it.
Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna have you guys switch roles.
Okay. What did you buy yesterday?
I bought a new shirt.
What does it look like?
The shirt has a picture of the moon.
Sounds nice. I can't wait to see it.
Excellent job, you guys. So, awesome job. Your pronunciations are there as well. And your grammar, top notch. That's all I'm gonna say. Your grammar is right there. Alright, cool. So now we are going to complete the story with a, an, or the. So complete the story, write a or an and the in the blanks. So go ahead and do 1 through 12, and then I'll assign who reads what later. So go ahead and just do 1 through 12. All right. So Ari, there's only one mistake I see, which is number 7. So I'm still gonna give you the confetti ball for your efforts that you invested in there, but then I'll also give you the thinking face, so just to show that there's only one incorrection there, and an R, and then mech. Yes. So mech, you got a perfect score for all of that. So the only difference was number 7, where you Ari put the for 7. So here it says, after that, Lisa went into the department store. I would understand if you put the department store, but because this is strictly grammar, there has to be a grammar indicated before the sentence, right? Which is why it makes it very tricky. So before this, did you see the department store being mentioned beforehand, right? So because it isn't, that's why they recommend that the answer should be a department store. Because probably the problem was you might have mistaken department store from the mall. So these are two different things. Mall is like the overall umbrella, and then department store is like the subcategory, I would say. So that's why the answer for 7 is the. So What I'm gonna do is I'll give Mech all of the odd numbers, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. And then I'll give Ari all of the even numbers, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So go ahead, guys, and read.
Okay. And yesterday was Lisa's birthday. Her mom gave her 200 to spend at a mall.
Mm-hmm.
First, Lisa bought a necklace.
And the necklace was silver with
A pink heart. Pink heart.
next Lisa bought a pair of shoes.
Lisa really liked these shoes because they were pink.
This is real confusing.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
okay.
if I stopped there or just.
It's alright. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just practice. So keep going, guys. It's alright. You guys are doing a great job.
After that, Lisa went into a department store.
Okay. Then who's even?
She bought a dress.
There was a heart
And then.
On the dress.
Perfect. Continue.
the saleswoman said the dress looked great on Lisa.
Then last one.
Can you guess what color the dress was?
Excellent. So something to point out, just the is actually the accent we used for that. For this one here, we say the. It has the schwa sound as well, like the. They have a similar pronunciation. So we don't really say the. I think that's British English again, kind of touching on it. Probably the only time I ever heard myself say the was when I say the end, not the end. That's probably why that phrase came over from there.
Or a vowel.
Yeah. So the vowel sound for this word is so the. So just as a future note, I'm not gonna be too stingy about you guys pronouncing stuff, but I'm more focused on your grammar. So you guys did an excellent job. So thank you. I know it's kind of confusing switching off between you guys here, but you guys did an excellent job. So don't worry. I was really impressed. All right. Go ahead and do activity 6, which is complete the sentences with a and the or none. So write a and the or none of them. This might be tricky, so just be very attentive on maybe why, and I might even be flexible just in case. Yeah. So go ahead and do 1 through 10. Excellent job, Ari. That was a perfect score. Let me check out Mech's score now. So, Mech, I'll give you also the confetti, but there were only 2 incorrections there. It's just number 1 and 10. So, why the answer for number 1 is the is because there's an indication about. I think the word television, this one is probably very tricky. I would say the answer why it's the. There could be 2 reasons. The first one is that TV is considered. This is another kind of high level stuff. I think you remembered it from my lesson in the language slot. It's called countable and uncountable nouns, I think. So television is more of like a name. So did I tell you about the TV that I bought? Would be more of the accurate way to say it. Another reason why I think it might be the is because the word that I bought is the indication of why it should say the, because you're specifying what did you buy. And then number 10, he wants to buy a motorcycle that he saw last week. I would understand why you put as well, but I think the indicator is this one here, that he saw last week. So you're specifying which motorcycle he bought, so that's why the answer should be the. So with that being said, number 1, the answer is the, 2 is an, 3 is a, 4 is nothing, 5 is a, 6 is the, 7 is an, 8 is nothing, 9 is a, and then 10. Wait, let me double check again. They said the answer for 10, yeah. So I guess both of you guys actually got 10 incorrect. Sorry about that, Ari. I thought you got that too. So 10 is actually the answer is the. It's just because of the indication here. The moment they specify what kind of object it is, that's when you should use the word the. So number 2, for example, Anna bought an apple to eat, right? It doesn't specify what kind of apple. If Anna bought an apple that's from the cafeteria, now let's say Anna bought blank apple from the cafeteria, then you can say Anna bought the apple from the cafeteria because you're specifying what kind of apple and where's it from. So that's why they would put a difference between that. It's kind of, I would say it's very nitpicky for grammar, but that's one of the tricks behind it. I would say normally a lot of native speakers will also have problems with this because unless they have some, I guess you could say, linguistic or grammar background, they wouldn't know which one to apply a or the. So me personally, I actually might even have a hard time answering this to myself. So excellent job, you guys. You got majority of it correct too. And you did touch up on the errors. That's actually very valuable for people to know because it's very tricky. Alright, so this might be the last activity for today. So it's a multiple choice. So go ahead and just put A, B, C, or D for 1 through 10. So just keep it straightforward. And then I think that'll be the end of our activity for today. Excellent job, Mech. There's only one error when it's just number 3. It's a different answer. I'll go over that in a second. And then I'm gonna check Ari's very quickly. Four. Okay, so Ari, number 2 for you is incorrect, but still, both of you guys had only one incorrection, so 2 and 3. I'll go over that right now. So the answers for number 1 is my friend has 2 daughters. The answer is C. The girls want to buy bicycles for Christmas. 2. Do you want an ice cream cone from the store? So the answer is, or an ice cream, yeah, B. Number 3 is A. Jim picked out a puppy at the pet shop. So I can understand if you put C as the puppy from at the pet shop. Picked out a puppy at the pet shop. Okay. So I can see why this is tricky because they mentioned which pet shop the puppy came from. So by saying that, the puppy is the ambiguous one. So notice that the pet shop is the specific, but the puppy is not. So I understand why they put Jim picked out a puppy at the pet shop. But to be honest, if you put the, I'll accept it. It's fine. So Jim picked out the puppy at the pet shop. It's kind of a very ambiguous sentence, I would say, overall. So it's not very clear. So if you put a or the, that's fine, I'll take it. But the correct answer is supposed to be A. So 4, they put D. She bought new shoes. 5, it's C. I bought the only video game left in the store. 6 is A. Kim got a doll for her birthday. 7 is B. Did you buy an iPhone? 8 is D. He likes action movies. And then 9 is C. Mark chose the orange shirt, not the blue one. 10, we want a swimming pool in our backyard. So that is all of the answers. So I can understand where C is the error. Yeah, so 2. Do you want the ice cream cone from the store? So I can see why 2 and 3 was very confusing. Because here, they don't actually specify what kind of ice cream too, if you think about it. So that's why it's left ambiguous. So I understand you guys might be confused saying the ice cream cone from the store, because there can be a strawberry ice cream, there can be chocolate ice cream. That's why the answer probably lead more for N, so B. And here, same thing too, if you think about it. The puppy wasn't specified. They didn't say Dalmatian. They didn't say Chihuahua. They didn't say a baby. Not a baby, because puppy is a baby. They didn't tell you it was a type of dog. So that's why they probably left it as ambiguous. So that's why the answer is probably Anne as well. So Jim picked out, or not Anne, A. Jim picked out a puppy at the pet shop. So as you can see, grammar is very picky. The tricky thing is definitely because of the nouns. When you look at them, you're thinking, are they specifying a type of puppy? Are they specifying a type of ice cream? Or are they not? But the hint here is they're definitely telling you where it's from. Like, there's a specific store where you bought the ice cream, and there's a specific pet shop where they got the dog. So that's also my mood, Mech. Like, looking at this, you're just like, what the hell did I just look at? I feel you. All right. Cool. So I think that's the end for today's lesson. Hi, Abdi. I know you came in late, and please don't worry. I already pre-recorded the course, so if you missed out on all of the information, you're welcome to watch it on a Twitch stream. I'm about to finish and close up the class. Do you guys have any questions you'd like to ask me before I close today's session? Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So,
No,
And
I also don't have questions. Oh, sorry.
yeah, no problem. So, no questions for Ari. Mek, you had any? Did you?
the next class is Wednesday,
Yes,
right?
Wednesday. Wednesday.
At,
We're
at what time?
same time, like today. So,
7 p.m.
7 p.m. GMT, -7. What else? Yeah, so I'll do that. And then, what else am I looking at? So, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be the same time every time for me. And then, I think, let me see from my schedule if I posted it. Friday is going to be game night. So, come to class. We're going to play games together. I'm thinking of playing, what is this called? Jackbox with you guys. So hopefully you can come and see that. If you don't, it's okay. There will be another opportunity for it. I'll try to keep it consistent for Friday for now, and then I'll make a second schedule when I can, because I'm still managing through my schedule with school as well. So I need to see how that flows out, pans out, before I can add another commitment.
Sorry, so it will be Friday at the same hour?
Yes, for the grammar lesson, and then right afterwards, it's a game.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so it'll follow right after the class. So again, I'll also live stream just in case, just so for students can come and watch the video, even if they missed out, they can come again next time. So again, so what I'm closing the class, I am posting a link for the form. So we did one for Brittany yesterday, and then this time it's for me, because I want to know if my teaching style is something you guys like, if I can add anything else to it, more subjects you guys can think of, because there's 1,000 of English subjects you can think of that I can probably plan out for Wednesday's meeting. And then definitely Friday's going to be conversation class, I think. So I never really know what my schedule's going to look like. So it's either going to be grammar or conversation. I can just choose whenever. But I'll tell you during the announcements if I decide on any.
I have like a favor to ask, or I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
I saw that on the announcements that you were also looking for a host for movies.
Yeah. I'm looking for activities host, right?
Yeah, I would like to be like I would like to host maybe like a movie night or something.
Oh my god.
But I don't know if my English is good enough. And also I don't know if I could stream Netflix. I don't know, because copyright reasons, or I don't know.
Oh yeah. That's okay. I mean, there's other substitutes. There's YouTube. You can stream there, or you can, like what I do. I go on Google and I type in "watch this movie for free," and then they often have it available, and then I can stream. So, yeah, I'd love to have you as a movie host if you'd like. Just fill in the form for the join our team position,
Okay.
Ari. So at least I have a record of knowing who's part of the crew and who's not, right? So that just gives me with the head count.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Like, I appreciate.
I also fill the form for being a word of the day creator.
You want to become a word of the day creator as well? Is that what you wanted to do, Mick?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm glad. Like, so we have already Tristan, but it'd be great to have you on the team as well, because Tristan can also be busy, and like it'd be great if we have some people help moderate the server as well in terms of activities. So that's great. Yeah, so go ahead and fill in the form for the activities. I think I gave you guys an option to decide. Do you want to be a word of the day creator, or do you want to be a movies days host, a gamer day host, karaoke host, whatever? Like, just all of these activities. It'd be great. And then so once I give you guys the roles, I'll give you guys the schedule so you can see an overview of, the classes and the activities. You can go on the same slot, but just be aware, since we don't have a lot of students that are online at this time, I think, but maybe they might be active in your time zone. I wouldn't know. So you'll definitely be in charge of hosting these other activities as well. So if you can fill out the forms, let me know, shoot me a DM, and then I'll look into it ASAP and I'll send you guys the schedule. And then I'll also give you guys a role where you'll have access to read the materials and have our staff meetings so I can show you guys the schedules firsthand. And then you can fill in your slot.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate that you guys are making time as well.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, thank you. Anything else? Abdi, do you have anything you'd like to say or have questions? You're all right?
No, nothing. Thank you, Hannah.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry for being late.
Yeah, don't worry. Because I understand there's time zone differences. So I'll post the video for under English grammar video. So I'll type it here as well. So at everyone, if you missed today's lesson with me, please check out the link under English grammar videos. There you go. And then I'll make that as an announcement as well on the lesson announcements, just in case. All right, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and then I'll see you on Wednesday. Ari and Mech, I'll talk to you guys more about the host as soon as I'll read it, and then I'll go ahead and give you guys the rules.
Sure, thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.